Hi, it's Dave from Driving Venture. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't done so already, please think about subscribing to the channel and putting the notification bell on. Today I am reviewing this very Moorish Crayon Macan GTS. So welcome inside the cabin of this facelifted and very new and fab coloured Crayon Macan GTS. So this V6 six-cylinder engine from Porsche in this Macan is pumping out 380 horsepower. Now, having driven to the centre today in the RS, you might feel this is a little bit of a step down when it comes to performance, but not only does it actually pick up extremely well, it's also got a lovely burble to it with that sports exhaust in the back. It seems like a little bit of a funny thing to have a Porsche SUV, but as we know, when the Cayenne came out a good many years ago now, it was a big success, and lots of other brands have moved into this space because they know they sell well. People feel safe and secure being wafted along at height in an SUV, and the Macan is a very, very hot car. It's a car which is really selling like hotcakes for Porsche Centre Kendal. Perhaps it's the locale they're situated in at the foot of the Lake District here, but you know, we've all seen them on the road. The thing I like most about the Macan, other than the way it drives, and we'll get to that, is that it's a really good looking car, and it ticks so many boxes on the what do you need and what do you want sheet. So it looks good, it's practical, it drives well, it's quiet, it's comfortable, it's powerful, it's quick, it's got a lot of capacity and room in the back. So for those people who like SUVs, I'm not the biggest lover of SUVs, but maybe today's test drive will get me sold on them. The suspension, the ride quality in this car is extremely impressive. I'm in the firmest suspension setting at the moment, and this road, you know, the English roads, a little bit of undulation here or there, and it's just dead comfortable. It really is comfortable, and I could see yourself doing mile after mile after mile longer journeys in this and getting out at the other end and thinking to yourself, you know, didn't feel that. This is what this car will do. Now, you could go for the turbo, and obviously that's going to step it up a little bit more in terms of performance and power and torque, but I think this is a sweet spot because it's that little bit more sporty, and you're not having to go to the top of the line with the turbo to actually, you know, get what is really a car which has quite a lot of performance under the bonnet. Okay, now in terms of performance, again, it's not slow. This car weighs quite a bit, but the 0 to 60 time is coming in at 4.5 seconds, which is quite brisk for a vehicle which is quite big. It feels a lot lighter though than the G-Wagon I drove very, very recently. And I say the biggest factor in this with this car is definitely the dynamics, the handling, the way it feels. Even though you're higher up, it's got the composure in the bends, so you're not wafting left and right. You don't need these things in your kidneys blowing up to stop you going left and right, because it actually doesn't really yaw too much when you're going along. And it does sound good too, you know. It's got a little bit of a burble there going on. So really a car that can do everything. It swallows the family, it swallows the kit, it takes the kids out for a meal out when you can, off to cinema, on a family road trip. You've got the boot, you've got the capacity, but then when you're on your own, you want a bit of fun, you've got Porsche performance at the right foot, at your fingertips with the PDK paddles. And the torque on this turbo V6 engine, impressive, 520 Newton meters. It picks you up and carries you onwards very, very well indeed. I say, these roads, they've got quite a lot of bumps in them, and this is tackling them and taking them on with real aplomb. And I think that's one of the reasons I've not really been into SUVs, because I thought, well, maybe they do pitch and yaw a bit, maybe they're a bit wafty in the bends and sweep it in the sweepers. But you know, having driven this car now, what, barely 20 miles, I'm thinking to myself, well, actually, this car, it feels like it would be the kind of dynamics of a car that had a lower centre of gravity. That's the thing with Porsche. They deliver a car which is extremely enjoyable to drive, and the handling, the suspension, the compliance that the suspension gives you means you can be comfortable. But when you press on and you want to enjoy yourself, it's got that too. So we're on some quicker stuff now, and we're in the Sport Plus setting, and this is where the car really starts to communicate to you that you're in a Porsche, because the way it handles these roads, you would not think this thing weighs 1900 kilograms. The brakes arrest the speed so well into the bends, gives you lots of confidence. So you can take that speed off, position the car into the bend. You know, sometimes when obviously it's safe and clear to do so, take a little bit of the other lane just to get yourself positioned as you're heading into the bend, you know, the line of best fit. And this car does all of that. It does all of that so well. I can see why they sell very, very well, because of course a Porsche 911 customer, you know, a Porsche Boxster customer, a Porsche Cayman customer, the thought of going for a Macan, they might be thinking, oh, that's a bit family orientated, oh, that's a bit, you know, it's a bit heavy, is it really going to handle well? Well, I'm telling you, this car makes the G-Wagon look like a bit of a slouch really in the corners, just dipped in too much, leaned in and leaned out of the bends way too much. This thing, it's got that handling which you expect of a Porsche, and I think that's another reason why they're selling well. In addition to that, you've also got fabulous residual values, because these cars don't just come when you order one 2 months later. There's a bit of a wait for them, which is always good. And again, I can see why people will want to pick one of these up in the used market, because yeah, maybe financially it's a better move, but you're getting an extremely exciting car. You really are. You know, and now we've got that exhaust note going. Yeah. Different engine, of course, the V6, not a flat 6. But if you back off, dial down, go into sport, or just sort of the normal setting, comfort setting, I guess, then it's just relaxed, just wafts you along. So it's a car that's got many different guises, many different facets to it, which again is another reason I think why they are selling extremely well. You know, you want to push on, you want to go, it really picks up. It does. You know, and again, even though it's high up, when you take the bend, or you do a little bit of a crest in the road there, you know, you're not, it feels firm and it feels Porsche-esque. It's just so well engineered, it really is. So the Macan GTS from Porsche in crayon. Now, the thing that stands out to me about this car is the black and crayon contrast. It's got a really nice mean front end. The GTS, I think, is the sweet spot in the range, because you're not getting to turbo in terms of cost, and you're stepping up the performance over the S variant. The other thing about this car that really stands out for me are those fab 20-inch black wheels, which really fill those wheel arches really, really well. You've got your black GTS logo on the doors, a little bit dirty after today's first test drive. This reminds me of my first GT car from Kendal, my GT3, where I went for the black door handles. Really sets it off. You've got the black detailing on the door trim, on the window trim, and you've got your privacy glass in the back. What was new to the Macan when the facelift came out recently was this really gorgeous solid light across the tailgate. I like the panoramic glass on the top. Again, that contrast with the lighter crayon grey colour is fabulous. Got the black sport tailpipes in the back, black logo Macan GTS on here. And it's got a very fruity feel when you lift off after accelerating. You get those pops and cracks, which I think makes the car really, really nice. Let's take a look inside the boot. You just push your button there and upwards it comes. So here's all my camera equipment and bits and bobs in the back here. As you can see, there is plenty of room in here to get all your family's gear if you were going away for a trip. It's cavernous, there's loads of room here. Your parcel shelf which you can detach and so on. Put these seats down and you've got loads of room. So we'll get to the capacity maybe in a minute, but I think it's about 400 litres, so there's more than enough room there. Auto tailgate just drops down. So the thing I love about the GTS line is you always get the rev meter in a different colour. So this Carmine Red GTS is it really sets off the dials, which are straight ahead for you there. And you've got your speedometer to the left. The switch gear is really nice. I mean, it's sort of like 991.2 really in terms of how it feels. It's kind of a mixture between that maybe in the next generation of type interior design for Porsche. The carbon fibre interior is great. You've got your door locking button, you've got memory seat option, various passenger sizes that might be driving the vehicle, and you've got your boot operation button. I like the floor mats. Again, you've got your Carmine Red Porsche detailing. But it's in the centre console where all the buttons really are for controlling the vehicle and how you want the car set up. So you've got your off-road, you've got your suspension setting, you've got your heated seats left and right here, sports exhaust, auto start, synchronised climate control. Nice widescreen display. This will connect wirelessly to Apple CarPlay again, which is nice. Again, the carbon fibre theme continues on the face here. The steering wheel leather lined and heated too. So you've got your buttons on here for your phone, go for the menu options, volume control. This is a really nice, very firm quality steering wheel. The button here to change from standard, sport, sport plus and individual mode. And you've got that button there which will give you extra power for about 20 seconds of usage if you so desire. So yeah, it's all nice to the touch. Glove compartment, enough room in there to put a few bits and bobs. So in the centre console here you've got a nice bit of room to put your stuff. The USB cable now, it's USB-C. A lot of the stuff now connects wirelessly like your Apple CarPlay. So you do need an adapter or you need a cable that's USB-C specific. I do like these seat belts as well, Carmine Red. Super, super. Let's jump in the back and check it out. Okay, so in the back, you know, I have my seat quite far back, but you know, as a passenger, you've got plenty of room in here. You've got your centre console armrest that comes down the back, so it's going to be more comfortable with 4 people than it would be with maybe 5 or 3 in the back. But you know, because it's quite a wide car, this is quite a big car. You know, you've got the room to put people in and travel in comfort. And again, I really do like the suede Alcantara. I think they call it Race Tech now, detailing on the GTS line of this Porsche. And the panoramic sunroof just lets that light in. It's a nice cabin to be a passenger in, there's no doubt about that. And you've got your own memory control, your own control here for the temperature. More USB-C cables to keep your passengers happy when they're on their devices as they're being whisked along in this fabulous car. Now the thing that I really like about this car is that it's a car that kind of does everything, in that it's got performance and poise. So when you want to have a bit of fun and you want to press on a bit, you've got the suspension setting that will allow you to do that. So it's not wafting the bends at all, really. The firmer suspension really sharpens the chassis up and it allows you to press on and have confidence in the bends and so on. So it's the perfect car to have some fun in even though it's also the family car that you can put your nearest and dearest in and take out for the day. It's extremely comfortable, this car, and it picks up well, it really does. Porsches are all about driving. They're all about having a really great drive, and they don't want to bring out the family car, the SUV, and then it doesn't offer you that cup of tea, a different thing. They want to offer you the same thing but in a different way, and that's what this car does. I mean, now we're in the firm's sports setting. I've got the Sport Plus on, you know, I'm doing this road at the national speed limit. You know, you're taking these sweeping bends quick. You know, you've got very supportive seats. You know, it takes these little humps in the road, undulations just so well. It's an exciting car to have and to own and to drive, and I can see why this is a big seller for Porsche. I think they must have been celebrating the centres when Porsche brought this car to the market, because it offered another string to their bow, another product in the portfolio, which they were going to be able to sell, and it is selling. You know, if I were to put an order in for one of these, I don't think I'd get it till probably Christmas, and this is now February 2021. So if you are in the market, if you are thinking about a Macan for the family car, you want something that's going to hold on to its money pretty well and not want to let that depreciation get away from you like some brands will. You know, this is a car that in 3 years time is going to return you a decent value. It might be a little bit more expensive than other cars you're considering, but if you are considering an SUV that's very, very capable, this has got to come into your thinking. And if you come to Porsche Centre Kendal, South Lakes, you know, you're on the doorstep here of all this, and you can come and test drive their cars on some amazing roads and get a feel for what they're like, because this is a super car, it really is. So give the Centre a ring and come and drive one. So there we have it, the Macan GTS from Porsche. This sporty number for the families, one to consider. Thanks very much for watching today's video, and as always, I'll see you next time.